Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and I'm just going to do this quickly because probably people are not going to notice this flop, but it is something that I want to highlight, which since I'm someone who really likes racing video games, but that's the genre that has been in a very pretty dogshit decline. And once again, since they want to tie the current day stuff with microtransactions always online, the globalist nonsense, and appealing to a wider audience. Well, this game doesn't have an audience to make up the money of, and I have to say probably it's heading to the same way as Concord, since if I believe if they were charging $60 for this. So I just going to read the headline. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown launch highlights always online issue. Again. So they did an early access, and the servers are not working. Imagine my shock. Test Drive Unlimited Holograms is available already as a pre-order bonus of the Gold Edition. However, service issues plagued its launch and reignited the conversation about always online titles. The official release date may be September 12th, but those who pre-ordered Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown Gold Edition got access to the game 7 days early. On paper, anyway. The open world racing game that succeeds 2011's Test Drive Unlimited 2 unlocked at 8 UTC on September 5th of 24, but hardly anyone could play it. Service issues plagued the game at first, and after those were fixed, players were still greeted by a message informing them that they would not be logged in. This one. As a result, plenty of Test Drive Unlimited fans who had eagerly awaited the launch, they're still alive. And you know what? They are not in console. They are not with this fucking dog shit of entry. They revived the online component of Test Drive Unlimited 2 in PC, just like what they did with Need for Speed World. The fans that cared a lot, they revived the experience and they are engaged communities. So you can, if you are really want to enjoy it, you should try to find it and enjoy it. Wow. Moving on. So fans who had eagerly awaited the launch of the game could not play even 8 hours after supposed launch, no matter if they tried it on PC or console. Consequently, players were not exactly happy with the pre-orders. The Gold Edition set them back a lofty 89.99 euros. Oh man, they overcharged a lot of fucking money, even worse than Concord. And they are catering to a niche group. They did the fucking modern audience nonsense for a very niche product. This is something that really despise a lot. I saw the beta of the game. It was a distasteful taste in my mouth. I don't even need it to play it. I was just watching a dude strolling with a computer far more powerful than what I already have. 20 FPS, no people around, and the physics there were just even worse than Sleeping Dogs of Watch Dogs. And those are not racing games. Ah, man. Players at the mercy of servers. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown launch difficulties highlight the biggest problem many players see with always online games. But then some of those fucking cocks that were defending it. Just saying. Games such as Solar Crown, they are at the mercy of servers and working internet connection. If they are not working, the game does not either. Just like the group, in this Drive Unlimited case, this is because the game approach is to be an MMO Always the World of Warcraft chasing trend. They don't want to make money. They want to make all the money, and they fuck up in the process as always. In which its features are rooted, just like the group, as or Need for Speed World. Those two games got revived. I'll go into that later. As no offline play is intended, players are left to wait for the issues to be resolved. Of course, this immediately reignited the discussions about always offline games, which kicked into the year when Ubisoft announced that it will switch off the cloud service in March of current year. The game was approaching 10 years of age at that point, but players who had once spent money on the product were criticizing the game being effectively killed by the service being shut down. And I have to highlight when they sold that crap, they even sold DLC separately. That is just useless nowadays. Even worse, the publisher also made completely unavailable by removing it from players' libraries in April. Yeah, they didn't want you to just download it again just for the sake of the memory, because they know that while in PC they will revive the game. And naturally, modders took to making the game playable again, succeeding with making the game's open world map explorable in June. And you have a video of that. Till you will know nothing and you will be happy. That's what the approach they did with Test Drive. Oh man. So, Cloton strike a factor? Only 2 days before the early access launch of Test Drive Unlimited, developer Cloton called for its employees to go on strike over publisher and studio owners' Nacon strategy of silence, while Overtest has inquired about the possible ramifications of Solocron launch. So Corpus decision and the developers are thrown under the bus. The same date, the same shit. It does not seem too far-fetched, however. That games developers being on strike when such problems occur at launch does not help with things being fixed faster. Of course, with the game having marketed as an MMO, it could be argued that players had to expect being online at all times to play was a requirement, but racing games in particular should lend themselves well in offline modes. But sadly, all the most recent, most well-known IP titles did the same shit, and they are just in the gutter. Gran Turismo with the seventh entry, Forza Motorsport Reboot, the same shit. The crew still been not always online game. And I just hope these fucking Dutch people refunded their spending money on this shit, and all those servers keep costing the companies money, so they go bankrupt faster. So that's all I wanted to say here. You can't stick to new stuff, especially with racing games, because they are just so fucking idiots. Just so, it's a genre that I really enjoy over the course of my life. Despite I'm not having a car, but still I really enjoy that because that's what I got introduced at first with the older Need for Speeds, older Forza Motorsport, Gran Turismo later, Burnout games. At this point, I just going to stick to Burnout 3 again for the for the 76 17 year consecutive year. Well, it's already 17 years replaying that game over and over again. Uh, well, this is what it is. Racing games, yeah, new stuff is just fucking dog shit. That's it. That's all I wanted to share with you here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a pretty good day.